Ranking posts with the related post plugin. Uh, I'm sure that when you search the net, you're familiar with the whole surfing concept that you're on one page and then you see something on that page, it takes you to the next page and the next page, and before you know it, you've blown through an hour visiting someone's website. Well, we want people to do this on our websites. So the best thing to do to encourage this is, of course, when we have one post about something and you have another post that's related, that you mention that post on that page as well. Well, this can be very time consuming, especially when you get to have a larger blog. Well, fortunately, the related post plugin can do this for us automatically. It's just a snippet of code that you put into your template. It'll then pull in posts that are related to the one that the person is viewing. So how does this work? Well, once it's installed, under settings, you can go to related posts, and you can first set up the criteria of how it's going to work. In other words, when it pulls in these other related posts, how many do you want to pull in? What are the title tags? What do you want the title of the related post to be? And some additional things. Now here's the thing though, you go through this and set these things up and save it. The related post will not appear on your blog until you actually take a snippet of code and put it into your website. If you look at your documentation, you'll see that this is the snippet of code here that you need to post into your template. So in other words, if I want the related post to appear over here, and I can put the code right in there in my sidebar. I can put it right below this post. I can have it pop in, and it's going to go ahead and pull in based on the criteria that we've already set right here. So that sounds a bit complex. This is a bit more involved than some of the other things that we've talked about, because you have to go ahead and take this snippet of code right here, copy and actually paste it into your template. And if you don't know how to work with templates, you're going to have a problem. I'm going to go ahead and suggest that you pay somebody to do it for you, that you could say, hey, listen, I have this blog and I want to use this related post plugin. I want the related post to appear right here or right here. And then, they'll go ahead and do that for you. In fact, what I want to encourage you to do, if you're not web savvy, is as you're viewing all these videos, write down the things that you want to have done to your site and then pay somebody to do it all at once. So that's a big one, because this plugin is really cool and it really can make life a lot easier. Plus, it's going to help connect your site more, because the more ways that Google has to find other pages on your blog, the better, especially if they're related. Google loves it when you have an article on dog training and then it links to another article on dog training. It shows Google that there's additional pages that are related. So this plugin is a real lifesaver, and I encourage you to use it, even though it might be a bit daunting to get installed.